Hi Pisces, welcome. So Pisces, this is going to be your reading. And look, I just got your card out. But anyways, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual general messages, and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when it's for you. So let's go ahead and get started, Pisces. You have the moon card. Okay, this is your card, really. And it's talking about your instincts, your nurturing part of yourself, your gut reactions, intuition, emotions, spirituality. Interestingly enough, this card is also directed at home, your comfort zone, comfort cooking, like family type of vibe. It's kind of like, yeah, prioritizing being comfortable over everything else, which is such a Piscean vibe, I think. I like most Pisceans I know are homebodies. With the exception of a few, of course. I've got some travelers out there, but you know, typically you guys like to be in soothing environments, and so that's kind of what this energy is all about. But let's go a little bit deeper. You have the card of playfulness and receptivity, on the card of traveling. So Pisces, I love this card combination. And it's funny that I just got done saying but you know, there are some Pisceans who like a little adventure, and then I got literally the card of adventure and travel. So the tarot trying to prove me wrong, you know, or prove me right, I don't know. So yeah, this is exactly it sounds. It's about being more lighthearted in the energy, more playful with your moods, or with whatever it is that you have going on, to be open, to be receptive to changes, to new ideas, to new ways of doing things, and especially when it comes to travel. So I don't know if I have some Pisces that have travel plans or are thinking about moving or traveling, or just exploring maybe new avenues, whether that be within your work life or within real estate or within relationships. I get like an exploring type of energy coming through, but it's coming through on an emotional level, okay? So let's go deeper and see, Pisces, what else we have going on for you. And interestingly enough, I have the same exact song in my head that I did when I did the Capricorn reading. If you're got Capricorn in your chart or connected with one, go check out their reading. It is it the Red Clay Stripes? I always get their name wrong. And I keep on wondering why. The lyric was, you keep on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. It's a great song. Check them out. Anyways, let's see. What does Pisces need to know during this time frame? You have 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, where do you have your defenses up right now, Pisces? Because that's the area of your life or the area of your energy field that needs to be soothed. There could be a feeling of like a lot coming in at once, or a lot of things coming at you at once, and just kind of needing to breathe through it or calm yourself through it, or you know, take a chill pill, because the Queen of Swords is also here. So this can be quite cutting, quite blunt, you know, kind of forceful energy. It is not the nicest way to communicate. There's a bit of a harshness to it. So I feel like some of you, you know, that's kind of a caution on your end, that when you're feeling guarded, when you're feeling defensive, you know, it's always easy to quickly respond and react because you feel triggered, and usually, you know, it just comes out before you can even stop it. And that may be what happens, okay? But what happens is what happens, you know? But if you do catch yourself like getting heated or getting defensive, and you have the opportunity to breathe, back away, and you know, regain your composure, that's what's really being encouraged right now. Which is interesting, because it was kind of a similar message in the Capricorn reading. So again, if you have that in your chart, check it out. But I just feel a sense too of like wanting to protect your peace at all costs. And like this mama bear, like protective energy coming through. And some of you have, you know, thought about this, you've prayed on this, you know, you've taken in all of the data, all of the information, and now it's time. I don't know, whatever this is. Let's go further. Let's see. That song again. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. He says, and I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. So there could be something too that's not quite adding up, quite literally and or figuratively. So let's see, Temperance and the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So it's funny that Temperance is coming up because I was just getting messages about tempering yourself, or temper your temper, right? Or the person you're dealing with. So there's this need to like stay in balance, stay in tune, to not let yourself get taken away by these emotions, or to get into your temper, right? The Hermit is next to it, Virgo energy. But the Hermit is talking about like going within, self-reflecting, you know, and figuring out, I guess, how to handle something in the best way or in the best manner. Like, I feel like how you handle things is going to be very, very important, Pisces, especially during this time period, because there's also a lot on the table for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, I don't mean to keep messing with my eyelash, but I have a hair stuck in it. ADD, sorry. There's a lot on the table for you. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is opportunity knocking at your door. It is also abundance, commitment. It's, you know, tangible outcomes as well. And then it's followed by the Page of Cups, which is kind of this innocent yet open energy. So they want you to be open to other ways to flow income into you, Pisces. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I think I did get that message in Taurus too. Could be dealing with a Taurus. But anyways, yeah, they want you to be open to different avenues to make money. And that kind of came out of left field, but there it is. So let's go a little bit further and see. They also want you to be open to like self-reflecting and looking at your own energy and how are you responding and reacting, and could that be soothed in any way, because I feel a sense of irritation coming through. Again, the Queen of Swords is here, so it's a very blunt and honest energy, but I feel irritation around that, and that could be coming from you, Pisces. Very well could be, and that's why they're saying be self-aware of what you're giving off energetically, because the universe doesn't hear what you say, it hears what you mean. You know what I mean? It hears vibration. But it could also be that you're dealing with somebody who is quite blunt. I heard intrusive, and it's just hard to like compose yourself maybe around this person or in that situation. And I also got as a side that something about intrusive thoughts as well. So the best way to get away from intrusive thoughts, which if you don't know what that is, it is, you know, thoughts that are maybe scary or traumatic, that it doesn't feel like you have any control over them. They're intrusive, right? The best way to cope with that, by the way, is through practiced meditation. You know, 15 minutes a day would help, but also when you start to feel intrusive thoughts come on, to quiet your mind with breathing techniques for, you know, as little as 30 seconds and upwards to 15 minutes. And I swear it will stop that thought train. That's for my Pisces who suffer from stuff like that, or possible anxiety, you know, getting overwhelmed. That really will help. Breathing techniques help, because you can't think about nasty thoughts and breath work at the same time. So it like literally redirects your mind. Anyways, okay. So 5 of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, there seems to be something really emotionally draining going on here. But at the same time, there's this encouragement here, Pisces, to take time to yourself, take care of yourself, care about yourself, care about how you feel, especially when it comes to relationships and connections and dealing with other people. Like, I think it's nice to be empathetic or try to be, you know, congenial or see the other person's point of view. But I think sometimes there's also a need for, you know, self-advocacy and sharing how you feel, you know, and your opinion matters too, I guess is what I'm saying. The Lovers and the Hangman. This could have you seeing people in a different viewpoint during this time frame, or a relationship in a different way. You could be reimagining yourself in a relationship, like who you want to be and how you're going to act in a relationship. And or you may be seeing actual physical changes in your friendship group or coworker group or relationship, okay? Because sometimes this is also indicative of that. But I feel overall, I want to go back to the original card, which was the Moon, which was about sustaining yourself in this process, right? Doing the self-soothing techniques, taking privacy when you need it, spending time at home, doing things that you love in your comfort zone. All of that, I think, is really going to help you, Pisces. But I do actually feel that there's a lot going on, though, you know, that may not allow for as much of that as you're wanting right now in your life. But it's nothing that you can't handle, although I do feel like there's a lot coming at you. I think utilizing those breathing techniques and caring about yourself, you know, and then also looking for the good, because there is good energy in these cards. There seems to be a big opportunity coming through for you, as well as some sort of change in outlook in a certain connection. So let's see what the guidance cards have to say for my Pisces. Card number 2, that is which is like unto itself shall be drawn. Everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you're living is your vibrational interpretation. The power of law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you've activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of the expansion occurs. Very interesting. All right, Pisces, let's go to the love part of the reading, you versus them. I'm going to clear these cards up and I'll be right back. Stay right there. Welcome back. All right, Pisces, we're going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get started. You have the card of New Vision, which is interesting because in your spiritual reading, you got the card of Adventure, which is kind of a similar vibe. So this is all about, keeping your eyes open for new opportunities, new visions, new adventures. This person has the card of the Creator, aka the Magician. So they're in a space right now where they have everything that they need, all the tools they need to manifest what they want, which is very exciting. So let's see. We're going to look at recent past and what led up to the now. Then we're going to look at how you both think and feel about each other, and then most likely outcomes. So recent past for my Pisces. Whoa. Shout out. Okay, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So I feel that frustration again showing up here with the Queen of Wands, and this is showing up in your past energy. Especially like if you feel like you had been left out or, you know, misunderstood. I feel like you're really getting in your emotions about something and it actually coming out possibly as anger and frustration, but really it's a sense of melancholy underneath all of that, right? I always say if you remove anger, you will find sadness, and that's the truth, you know? But the only way to get out of sadness is to get angry, though, by the way, because you got to go up the emotional scale of coping. Look it up. It's in the Abraham Hicks book. But anyways, just don't stay in anger for too long. But yeah, I feel like you may have been dealing with a lot emotionally recently, and it may or may not have anything to do with this person. And for some reason, I'm also getting the phrase, I solemnly swear. So I don't know if there was also like a contract here, or an agreement, or a promise, or a commitment between you and this person. So take it or leave it, but I definitely got that saying. So this person's recent past, Temperance. There's that song again. Woo! Okay, Temperance, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So a lot of action-oriented energy showing up on their end. Temperance to me is about like temperament, literally, moodiness, needing to stay balanced, right? They could have been battling their own emotions, their own moods, or they just might be a moody person. I don't know. They could also be a Sagittarius. But this is also talking, though, about like a sense of adventure, freedom, independence. And so I feel like this person is like really wanting to take action on their goals or the things that they've been wanting for themselves. They're not just going to sit idly by, right? I feel like this person is ready to jump on, you know, whatever this is that is creating like the sense of passion within them. And I almost said, okay, for some of you, like jump on the connection or get moving, they want action within the connection, but take it as it's resonating with you. Let's see how in the now then you are perceiving this person. How does Pisces see this person in the now? The Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So interesting. I actually want to say it came out like this. So the Five of Swords is in stark contrast to the Six of Wands. My goodness. So there's a sense of like overcoming. I don't know if you've just recently overcome some sort of conflict with this person, argument or rejection possibly, or just like in general, that's something that you're needing to overcome within your own spiritual self. But there's definitely this message about overcoming a sense of like defeat or insecurity or some sort of loss. I feel like you need to be very patient with yourself during this cycle. I want to say life cycle, Pisces, because things are working out for you, but it may not always feel or seem that way at times. There's a part of you that genuinely cares, you know, or a lot of you that genuinely cares for this person, this connection. But, and there's a sense of also like wanting to overcome something within this connection, or I want to say more so within yourself, but take it as it's resonating with you. Let's see how this person views you, Pisces. The Lovers fell out. The High Priestess. And you know what, now that I think about that song is about like not feeling good enough for your partner. I don't know if that's you or the person you're partnered with or whoever this is, but it just dawned on me what that song is about. He's saying like, I don't know how you ended up with me, a blue collar man, because you're like a queen, right? And I also don't know why you love me. Hence the lyric, she keeps on loving me and I keep on wondering why. Again, check that song out. Clay Stripes. Something Clay Stripes. Gosh, I can never remember the full name of the band. They're awesome. But that's what that song is about. So, yeah, take it or leave it. This person, you know, feels a deep connection, a sense of like union, soulmate, twin flamey type vibe here. Very intuitive, very spiritual connection. And yet they feel split or two ways about this. And or pulled in two different directions. And let's see why. Oh, that's why. Because I think this person, somebody doesn't feel good enough for the other person, or like is feeling subpar maybe right now in general. Something like that. So let's go deeper into the heart space and see how you're feeling underneath it all. Ooh, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Some of you are definitely protecting your feelings or protecting your heart, or have went into protective mode because you've been hurt, you know, and you fear like opening yourself up again to more hurt. And yet you're being called to kind of like take a chance and to find yourself in all of this, Pisces, and to find your good feeling space, because there is a new opportunity coming through and a chance to really feel satisfied, to really feel blessed, to feel good about yourself, you know, especially if you're the one struggling with the self-esteem issue. You know, self-love is everything, guys. I cannot get around that. I will always proclaim that. If you don't feel good about yourself, you can't be of service to anyone else, you know. So it's about just honoring and loving who you are and the life that you're living, whether it's exactly what you want or not, you know, and just find the blessing in breathing. There is a blessing in that, you know. I don't feel like I need to tell you that though, but it could also be though, again, that the person you're connecting with has self-esteem issues, which, you know, maybe you can relate to that, huh? Can't we all, to some extent? Or maybe you are trying to be of assistance to this person, but that's fine unless you let them drag you down too, so don't do that. So let's see what's in their heart space. The Hangman, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, this person is in this weird headspace, or I should say heart space, where they are, you know, they're not seeing like the new beginning or the progress that they're really wanting. They may be getting in their own way with that, or having difficulty like finding the answers or understanding, you know, like what is the next best thing for them. And it's not for a lack of trying. I feel like this person has been through a lot. I feel some exhaustion on their end. There is also like, you know, like this, they feel kind of uncomfortable to me, and it's because I can't figure something out, and they're trying to figure it out, and it's making no sense, and I feel like it has to deal with the connection, you know, like maybe this person is trying to figure out how to have some sort of fresh start here, but coming up against challenges or blockages. So let's see where this is headed then, Pisces. Where's this likely headed, which could be changed, of course. Free will. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I don't know why I just started singing like that. I'm so sorry. I'm a dork, right? I do this all the time when I'm by myself. Like I'm cleaning or doing my makeup. I'll just like randomly start singing because I always have a song in my head. It's like a freaking radio station in my head. And it's not always the same song. It changes songs throughout the day. And so I don't even catch myself when I just start randomly singing on camera or in public or like in the most inopportune times, and then I feel so stupid. I'm like, oh my bad. So, apologies. Okay, Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, the Tower, and the Devil. I feel like there's something you're really trying to let go of or soothe or like heal. And yet it's disturbing you. It's disturbing your peace. It is like kind of hard to move away from. I feel fixation around this, or like a stickiness to it. It's like, you know, in one aspect, this is letting go and surrendering, and then nope, there's the disturbance again, you know, right around the corner. And what is this that is disturbing Pisces? Really? It's somebody else. It's not this person. I don't feel. It could be that it's this person that's disturbing your peace, but I don't think so. I think there's a third party here. And no, I don't mean cheating, although, you know, if it is, you would know. Maybe, probably for some of you. But anyways, I feel this is an external person that's irritating or disturbing maybe the peace in this connection. Or inserting themselves somehow into what you've got going on. Like there's an intrusiveness here. And I felt that in the spiritual reading. And it's like, you know, this can only disturb your peace if you let it, Pisces, if you give it your attention. Or if you don't do anything to soothe yourself around it. Because they're actually asking you to see that through a different perspective that will allow you to let something go or free yourself of it. But I feel like this is an intruder here, and or something you're dealing with outside of the connection, or somebody you're dealing with outside of the connection. That's interesting. So let's see this person's most likely outcome. 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. So yeah, I feel like this person is trying to separate themselves somewhat from any sort of negative energy or bad feeling vibe. Like I feel like this person is more interested in like pursuing their goals or what makes them feel passionate, you know, into things that invest into them and that they can invest into. And they're not afraid to walk away from things that are not serving them. And I think for some reason this person is maybe at a crossroads. And that could be where the difficulty is coming from on their end, because they're needing to make a decision. They do feel kind of split in their energy, and it may or may not be at all related to the connection. But if it is related to the connection, they're going to choose the choice that is less drama, less dramatic, that is more productive for them. I was going to say fun. You know, like I kind of feel like an avoidant energy here, but they feel like it's for their own good. You know what I mean? So I feel them wanting to avoid anything that may bring them drama or take them out of their good feeling space. And yeah. So what an interesting reading. I was not expecting that. Let's see what the guidance is. This like intrusive person here. Weird. Let's see. Guidance. Too many, but I'll read the basics of these two. My true success, that's how I said it. My true success is measured in my alignment. Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. Relationships I don't want, clarify those I do want. Card number 18. Whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement, and that has hatched from your interaction/observation. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see how your relationships with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. Nice. Wow, super interesting reading. I love it. I hope you did too. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with. I felt a Capricorn reference, and Capricorn is here again. But I also have Aries energy and Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future readings. Yes, and oh yes, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm in the Fab Over 40 contest. I know, cheesy, whatever. I've never done it before, but I do feel fabulous and I am 40, so I thought, why not? I think that I am in the top 20, but the next round is top 15. So if you would like to vote for me, you can vote for free by clicking on the link for the Fab Over 40 in my community section, and I would really appreciate it. You can do 1 vote a day, and every vote counts. So, yeah, check it out. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Pisces. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.